What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, if you don't already know me. If you do know me, then what's up? We're doing a little self-love flow out in the park today because nature is just the best medicine, and it just feels really good to be outside and practicing, surrounded by all the trees and greenery and the sunlight. So yeah, I just really want to invite you guys, before you start this practice, to set up your space in a way that's going to really enhance your practice and allow you to just fully immerse yourself in this little time you're taking for yourself. This practice is all about self-love, of course, which all yoga is, of course, self-love, but I just felt like this one, you know, is just a little extra special. So with that being said, maybe you light your favorite candle in your room. Maybe you light an incense and set some intentions around the room. Maybe you include some essential oils. Maybe you include some crystals in the mix, set them around your mat. Whatever you want to do, just make this time and space completely yours. Or maybe you just go outside like me because it just feels amazing. But yeah, so just take some time, if you haven't already, to get really comfortable, set your space up, and just tap into this moment before we get started, okay? That's all I want to say. But we are going to start laying down flat on our backs today. So like I said, set up your space, and I'm going to meet you guys flat on our backs with your knees wide and your feet together in cobbler's pose. All right, so I will meet you guys there right now. Once you're laying down, get nice and comfortable. Place one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart. If having your legs like this is too intense, feel free to just let your legs hang out in front of you. Feel your hand raise on your belly as you fill up your lungs completely. A lot of the time we breathe really shallow from our chest, not allowing enough oxygen and prana to go all throughout the body. So I want to invite you during this practice to breathe from the base of your spine all the way up and out through your nostrils. Just be with your breath for a few moments and let your entire body relax. Feel grateful that you have this body to use as a vessel and a tool in this life. Slowly bring your legs back together and shift yourself up into a nice, comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. We're going to begin doing some neck circles. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap and slowly start to turn your neck and head one way and slowly start to rotate the other way. Be aware of your spine and make sure you aren't hunched over. Draw your shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall as you do this. Finish up and bring your head back to center. Bring your left hand into the mat and reach your right arm up and over. Stretching from your hip all the way up to your fingertips. Switch to the other side. One more time on each side, stretching up and over. Last time on the left side. Looking up if that feels good. Come to your hands and knees facing towards the top of your mat. Hands aligned under your shoulders, knees aligned under your hips. Begin a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, curl your spine. One more round on your own. Flip your toes and send your hips up high for downward facing dog. Begin to bend one knee at a time and relax your neck, letting the blood rush to your head and letting the body warm up in your first downward facing dog. Take some time to feel it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, shift yourself into a plank pose. Option to come to your knees. Exhale, lower your body down to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest for cobra. A few breaths. On an exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Come into your first forward fold. Bend your knees as generously as you need to. Let your arms hang by your sides or in front of you. Inhale, roll yourself up to standing and reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step into plank pose and lower. Inhale, cobra. Hug your elbows in towards your ribs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Come into your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for chair pose. Bend your knees, bring your arms up and in front of you. Shift your weight into your heels. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, sink deep. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Step into plank. Lower to cobra. Meet in downward facing dog. You can always skip your vinyasa and flow straight to downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it to your right thumb. Arrive in crescent lunge. Arms up by your ears. Your back heel should be lifted off of your mat. Your front knee bent. Tuck your tailbone. Look up if you can. Exhale, float your hands to the mat. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge. Once your arms are up, notice if your shoulders are hunched up towards your ears or if they're relaxed. Go ahead and relax them and see if you can sink a little bit deep. Last inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to the mat. and go through your flow. If you're ready for upward facing dog, go there. If not, continue in cobra, meet in down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for one last chair pose. Tuck your belly in. Exhale, rise up. Hands by your sides for mountain pose. Feel your heart beating in your chest and tap back into your breath if you've forgotten about it. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, float through your vinyasa, however you want to do that. Once in downward facing dog, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through for warrior one. Bend your front knee and have your back foot be slanted at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, bring your hands together at your lower back and look up. Exhale, dive your body forward, letting your hands lift up. Keep bending your front knee. Keep your back leg firm. Humble warrior. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat, and find your flow. From downward dog, inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Prepare for humble warrior on the left side. Come into warrior one first. Bind your hands at your lower back as you look up. On an exhale, bend forward. Relax your entire face as you're bent. And remember to take deep belly breaths. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale, you know what to do. Go through your flow. In downward dog, inhale and look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat for your fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Stand in mountain pose. Stay at the top of your mat. We're going to prepare for our first balancing pose, which is dancer pose today. I'm just grabbing my block in case I need it. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee and grab it with your left hand. And maybe this is where you stay today. If you want to play a little bit more, kick your left foot into your hand as you start to bring your chest forward and maybe even raise up your right hand. I still have a lot of opening and a lot of work to do on this pose myself, so don't judge yourself. Just play wherever you are today. Find something to focus on in front of you. And an exhale, come down, shake it out a little bit before we get ready for the other side. Set a strong foundation on your left foot this time. Bend from your right knee. Grab a hold of that foot behind you. This side might feel a little bit different, and that's okay. Like I said, just have fun with it. If you fall out, that's okay. Wherever you are, take a few breaths. And on an exhale, let it all go. Find your balance on both feet. Clasp your hands at your lower back. This time face towards the long side of your mat, whichever side you prefer. Bring your feet wide, more than hip width apart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Take at least 2 full deep belly breaths here. Inhale, rise up and bend your knees for goddess pose. Release your arms, bring them up overhead. Sink deep. See if you can lift your heels as you come onto your toes as you sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale, rise up. Clasp your hands at your lower back and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up all the way. Make yourself up to the top of your mat. Get settled, adjust yourself. And on an inhale, raise your arms up and over. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through. Lower your back knee down. Lift your arms up for a low lunge. Inhale and see if you can invite a little baby back bend. Keep breathing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step into dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step through for low lunge on the other side. Rise up, arms by your ears. Try and invite a little back bend on this side as well. Don't force anything. Just do what you can. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Flow back to dog. From downward dog, make your way onto your back. In whatever way you need to do that. Hop forward. Go to your back. And when you're on your back, bend your knees. Make them about hip distance apart. Your hands should be by your sides, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your pelvis up towards the sky for bridge pose. Breathe. On an exhale, slowly lower down. Take one breath in between. Press into your hands. Inhale, slowly lift up. This time, option to clasp your hands underneath your lower back to create more opening in your chest. This is completely optional. On an exhale, lower down. Prepare for your last round of bridge, or if it's in your practice, you can come into full wheel pose. Whatever version you're doing, lift up and hold for a few breaths. Lower yourself down so your back is flush with the mat again. Bring your feet together and your knees wide, just like we did in the beginning. Rest your hands on your belly. Let your spine neutralize. Notice how you're feeling now at this point in your practice. Notice how your breathing has changed and what deep breathing does to your entire body. Gently bring your legs back together and let them fall over to the right side for a reclined twist. Let your arms be relaxed out by your sides. If you want to deepen the twist, turn your neck to the left side slightly. Go ahead and bring your knees back to center and switch over to the other side. Let your body relax into the twist. Let your heartbeat start to slow down as well as your breathing. Release your twist and bring your knees in towards your chest for a hug. Rock back and forth a couple of times, massaging the back. Move your toes around. When you're ready, rock up into a seated position. Release your legs out in front of you. Remove the flesh from your sitting bones so you can sit up nice and tall. Bend your right leg, put your left foot over your left leg, and bend your left leg in as well, as you can see I'm doing here. If that's too intense, you can always leave your left leg extended. Twist to your right. Release your twist. Switch over to the other side and to whatever version of the twist you decide to go with. Remember to sit up nice and tall, still keeping your shoulders relaxed. Release your twist and bring your legs out in front of you again. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward, bending from your hips. Feel free to keep your knees bent generously here as well. There's no pressure to reach your toes. Breathe into the back body. Roll back up. Slowly and gently come onto your back for Shavasana. Relax every part of your body, starting from the head all the way to your toes. And just like we started, it's just you and your breath. It's always just you and your breath. Stay and enjoy the extreme healing benefits of this posture for as long as you can. Thank you for sharing your time with me and allowing me to lead you through this practice. Namaste.